Good morning, guys. It is a beautiful day today. We are at the pad to start the day. We are in our house, relaxing, getting ready to get after it and go to the gym. So, wanted to give you guys some updates. Week 14, and we are growing like crazy now. So, body weight shot up about 2.5 pounds this week with the food bump. So, we're going to hold steady, actually lower my rest day food a little bit more. We had bumped it up a ton. So current diet, big update. We're at 4,200 calories, which is a lot. 605 grams of carbs per day on training days. On our rest days, we're at 1,000 calories less. Roughly, we're at like 3,150. So reason for that, it keeps your hunger really, really high when you have that one lower food day. And it also helps with glucose. So I monitor my glucose, and I'll actually show you guys what I use for that. Just give me 1 second to take this guy out. I like to show you guys as much as possible behind the scenes. So I use this little thing. It's a finger prick unit. So prick your finger. I do fasted to see where my glucose is after a night of rest. And right now we're at 90. So that is fantastic. That is right where we'd want to be, especially this deep into the off season, eating that many grams of carbs. It's just showing my body is processing the food really, really well. So I do blood glucose, and I also have next to my bed my blood pressure monitor. So I'll show you this guy too. Ooh, stuck. Oh, there we go. So I do this once a week as well. And these are super, super good for home use. Like 20 bucks on Amazon. So recommend just staying on top of that. My blood pressure is actually perfect right now. It's at 120/80. And we just got a fresh cut yesterday, so we're feeling really, really good. I like to stay cleaned up, especially in the off season when you're gonna have a little bit more body fat on you. I don't like that rugged, scruffy look. I like to keep it nice and clean. But yeah, really good week of training with the food bump. Hit a lot of personal bests. So a lot of things that people get caught up in the off season, you really just need to focus on your training. That is number one. Don't be obsessed with your look on a day-to-day basis. Like, be obsessed with the training, progression, pushing yourself in the gym. So one thing I wanted to talk about that I actually had a conversation with my coach about this week is your progressions shouldn't jump like crazy in the gym. For anyone, even if you're just starting out, you shouldn't be adding 25s, 45s to your lifts every single week. If you do, you change your form. There's just no way around it. So I went for a big squat PR this week, and I could actually put that video in here today. And from last week, my tempo was definitely slower last week than it was this week. My form was not bad. Like, the technique was still good. There was no bounce and momentum, but I went up 15 pounds and a rep. So the tempo is definitely way, way quicker. And I'll try to put both of those videos in here and explain what I'm talking about there. Just getting back to the point, it's, you might go up 5 pounds, you might go up a rep every week, but you're not going to change 25 to 45 pounds in a week. Like, if you're doing that, you either did the exercise completely different than the last week, you did something wrong, or you just didn't try. Like, but if you've been doing the same weights roughly week after week, there's not just going to be one week that it shoots up and explodes. So what do we got on the menu today? Today is pull day B. I absolutely love this day because I get to do my T-bar rows. It's one of my favorite exercises right now. Those have been connecting really, really well. And you see my posing screen. No one touches that. That stays where it's at. Posing screen and tripod. So we get the same lighting, same pictures every single week, and we can compare those. But composition and conditioning was not looking as great this week. But my body, whenever we do a big food bump like this, sucks up a ton of water the first week, and then we get better at this body weight. So over the next week or so, even today, it looks way different than it did 3 days ago during my check-ins. So bumping that, we're going to keep this food probably for another couple weeks, and we'll see the body just get tighter and tighter and tighter and grow. and we're going to be in a really good spot at almost 200 pounds. So I'm really excited. On my way down during my last competition prep, I had no leg veins, no conditioning in my legs whatsoever until I was about 188 pounds. Now I still have quad veins, calf veins, hamstring veins, and I'm 196. So that means we've added some really good quality tissue to our legs, so I'm really excited. But getting back to what's on the menu for today. Pull day B, favorite exercise, T-bar row. Absolutely love that one. Probably going to bump the weight up on that one this week. We got 10 reps with 2 plates, so we'll probably go to add a 10 today and try to get 8 to 10 with that. So yeah, pull day B, back, some rear delts, some biceps. We're going to smash it. Really looking forward to training today after a rest day. Those are always the hardest days, and that is when you know you absolutely love training. After that today, we're going to do some work, sit down on the laptop after our post-workout meal. Just been really into learning more about AI lately, just how it can benefit training, everything, business. So I'm going to dive deep into that today. That's going to be my deep work. And then we're going to relax. Sunday nights generally like to take some time to just disconnect and let myself be operating at 100% for the entire week again. But exciting day today, high food day, big lift incoming. And I'm going to take you guys along with me in just a few minutes. It's a little bit later right now. It's almost 10 o'clock. So almost ready for meal number 2. My rice, chicken, and banana and avocado pre-workout meal. That is essential and has been my staple pre-workout meal for about a year now. Absolutely love it. People say, how could you eat the same thing every day? Well, if you make it taste good, I look forward to it every single day. So we're going to go make that in a few minutes. Then we'll be relaxing a little bit, watch some YouTube, because I like to get my mind in the right place to train before I go and do so. So that'll put me in the right mindset, and then we're going to get after it. I can't wait. Take you guys with me. Alrighty guys, so we are getting ready to go hit our pull session. My body is running through food today. Absolutely starving after a low day yesterday and a rest day. Itching to get in the gym right now. So super excited to get into the gym and just train and really push it. When your rest days become your hardest days, you know you absolutely love training. So pre-workout rituals. Watch some YouTube. Get my mind in the zone. Get myself ready to actually go and train. And we have our pump by Core Nutritionals. Shout out to them. This has been the best pump product I've ever used. 10 out of 10 flavor-wise and performance-wise. The focus in this is really, really good. I notice on non-training days even, my focus throughout the day isn't as good without the nootropics from this. So they last a really, really long time, and focusing in the gym is so much more important than hype. So my only caffeine is my coffee. Whoopsies. About an hour before getting into the gym. So I have, with my pre-workout meal, I'll have a cup of coffee. That's really all the caffeine I need to go and train, and then it's just lock in, focus, laser. Just really push my training. So today we are starting off with a single arm high row underhand, focus on lower lat. Then we have a single arm chest supported row. Then we got our T-bar row, which is my favorite exercise of the day. So I like to start with lats, just because those take the most mind focus, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it, to really feel your lats engaged. Like, you really have to think about that connection. So I like to get my heavy brain work done first and boxed off, and then move into some more of the ballistic movement like T-bar row. I'm not saying you don't need a focus during that, but I just feel like targeting my lats, I really need to think about what I'm doing a lot more than the other exercise. Then after that, we'll have a pull down, and then we'll get into some kelso shrugs, some reverse flies, and then our biceps. So hoping to get a really, really good pump today. Again, after a low day, I'm super hungry, so feeling really, really good Energy is really good. Number one thing that I changed my sleep routine a little bit. So just putting my phone away a little bit earlier, not having my phone near my bed has really helped my sleep. I actually slept over 8 hours for the first time when I did that, probably in like a year. I generally sleep about 7.5 to 7 hours and 45 minutes. So really just a great sleep last night. Feel really recovered, just mentally clear. And that is a game changer. If you're not progressing, look at your sleep first. Like, your recovery is number one. So I'm going to start sipping on my pump. We're about 20 minutes out from the gym. Get that down the hatch. Get that digested. This way we can use it as soon as we walk in the gym. I'm pumped to get after it today. So yeah, also comment below what you like to listen to in the gym. I've been on some hard rock lately, some 80s and 90s. There's just nothing like it. So comment below what you like to listen to in the gym, what gets you going. Let's get after this session. All right, so first movement of the day, we set the tone with this one. So our high row, the way that I set this up, as you guys could see, is I let my same side of my chest of the working arm stay off the pad. Now, this forces me to brace really hard to keep my posture, but it allows my lat to fully stretch at the top. Your lat wraps around your rib cage, so allowing that protraction of your shoulder. So essentially just letting your shoulder go as far forward as you can without changing your chest angle. So keeping your chest up, but letting your shoulder push forward, and then pulling your elbow down to the floor and towards your pockets. All I'm thinking, my hands are just there. All I'm thinking is drive my elbow through the floor, through my pocket, and that is it. Moving on to exercise 2, our single arm chest supported row. So tip on a chest supported row, I use my opposite hand to pull myself forward into the pad. I don't want my chest moving from that pad. All I want is elbow driving back. See the common theme here. Any row, elbow drives down and back, keeping my shoulder in place, but allowing protraction and retraction. So that is how you get your lat to be active in the full movement. You should feel your lat from the minute you start moving the weight. So if you don't feel it there when you start moving it, you're doing something wrong. Moving on to our T-bar rows. So this one, you want your hips to be in line with the pad and somewhat of a straight leg. So reason for that is this takes my lower back out of it so that I can really focus on just keeping my chest up, pulling through my mid and upper back, squeezing my scaps, and again, allowing that full protraction of my scap. That's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck with this exercise. So full protraction, full retraction at the top, big squeeze and control. Notice every rep of this session was controlled. There is nothing just being swung around. Yes, I'm still being aggressive on the concentric on the way up, but it is within control, feeling the muscle turn on. Then get the flex going. Alrighty guys, walked in the gym, it was super sunny, it is now raining out. Got to love the New York weather, but anyway, quick session debrief. We beat the logbook on almost every exercise today, so that is an awesome training day, and everything was held to high standards, so no BS form as you guys saw in the videos. Also, gnarly pump as you guys saw. So now, rest of the day, what do we got? We are heading back to the pad to eat meal 3, shower, clean up first. I like to listen to some relaxing music on my drive home, get my CNS to calm down, and then get into my post-workout meal. Wow, can't even think straight right now. Cardio, 20 minutes on the Stairmaster after training. So today is a long one, but awesome training day. Yeah, so rest of the day we're kind of just chilling out, get some extra recovery in, which is always a good thing before we start the week on a Sunday. But yeah, just got back to my car. Gonna throw everything in here, and then we're gonna hit the road and head home. If you guys know how New York is, whenever it rains, it takes 17 hours Where are my keys? Oh, good, got them. It takes 17 hours to get anywhere because people do not know how to drive regularly. So when it rains, it's over. But yeah, heading back to the pad. Gonna relax the rest of the day. But if you guys liked this video, gimbal's a little bit wet on my camera, so it's not following me. But yeah, if you guys liked this video, like, subscribe, comment, things you guys want to see soon. I love anyone who has reached out. It's such a good feeling saying they learned something from my video, or they're following along, asking when the next one's going to be posted. Wow, you know it's a good workout when your hair looks like that. Oh, can't be looking like that. There we go. So it's always a good feeling when people reach out and say they've learned something from my videos, or they're waiting to watch it. Such a good feeling. That's what I do it for, guys. Document my journey, provide information, and try to help someone else out. Wow, I have breath. But like, subscribe, comment what you guys would like to see in future videos. If not, guys, see you next time.